And welcome back, Interior Alaska. Daryl Lewis here in the sports seat for you this Saturday evening. Hope you're having a good day. Now to make it even better, let's talk some sports. Some of you won't be feeling so good after you hear this one. Now for the flood of hockey fans who called our station this evening, wondering why there was no Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals, well, here's the reason. Games 2 and 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals were scheduled to air on the cable channel, NBC Sports Network, and not your local affiliates. Totally out of our hands, folks. Now the remaining games of the series are set to air on this station, starting with Game 4 this Wednesday at 7 p.m. here on KTVF. Moving on, the annual Mosquito Meander got underway early Saturday at Pioneer Park. The 21st annual race acts as a fundraiser for the local Fairbanks Counseling and Adoption, and a nice sunny day to run and run some more. Former West Valley High School standout Peter Noon was the first to cross the finish line for the men with a time of 16 minutes, 27 seconds, and Christy Smits was first for the ladies with a time of 19 minutes, 42 seconds. Our own Joe Cook will have more, including a conversation with both first place finishers on Monday. More running news, and the Wickersham Dome Trail Run, a 7-mile competition in the White Mountains National Recreation Area, is scheduled for Sunday morning. The race starts at 11 a.m. at the Wickersham Dome Trailhead at 28 Mile Elliott Highway. The out and back course takes runners from the trailhead to a rock outcropping on top of the Wickersham Dome before it returns to the trailhead. The entry fee is free, and registration is available only on race day. The race is the third of 7 events for the Northern Trail Running Series. In 2012, 37 runners participated. David Fee, shown right here, and Annie Warden were the first man and woman to cross the finish line. And finally, earlier this week, it was announced that the annual Yukon 800 Riverboat Race has now added 200 more miles to it due to the Galena flooding situation. Now, whether it be 800 or 1,000 miles and whatever the race on the interior riverways, over the past 43 years, one thing has always held constant: the presence of race legend Bill Page. Now, beginning next weekend, the Fairbanks Outboard Association begins year 1 without Page. Last year I talked to him as he called it a career. Simply put, he's a legend. Mention the name Bill Page among those riverboat racing enthusiasts, and even at 76 years of age, he's still feared. But last Sunday, the 5-time Yukon 800 marathon racer called it a career, saying there's nothing much more to accomplish.
This is it. Beautiful day.
It's been a long road. Talk to me about it, man.
Well, it's just, it's been a long road, and the boaters keep getting fewer and fewer, and I thought, well, I guess it's time to quit.
Yeah. The Roland Lord Invitational, dedicated in memory of Roland Lord, the only racer to ever lose his life in the Yukon 800, is where Page put his beloved Slow-Mo onto the river for the final time. His mentor since 1975, Mo Samuelson, was there, as were children of Roland Lord, all in awe of the man himself.
It means the world to me. I get emotional every time we have this memorial boat race. My daddy actually taught the river to Bill Page, trained him for boating in general, and he got the fever for boat racing way back 40 plus years ago.
The 76-year-old Page says what he'll miss most is what's behind me, being out on the waterways. But longtime friend and mentor Mo Samuelson, who affectionately calls Page Willie, says it's about time he retired.
Willie had been driving me since 1975, and he came over and asked me if he could drive for me at the time, and that's 1975, and then last 2 or 3 years, or a couple of years, I've been asking to Willie, we're getting up in years, it's kind of maybe time to think of retiring, and I think he just finally realized that he needs to do that.
Now, where he goes from here, Page says he has no idea. Save for a 60-year high school class reunion in Michigan. Members of his team say Slow-Mo will sell for $6,500, and they want it. But above all, Page says he's had the time of his life racing, and the many lives he's touched because of it says it all right here.
But see, you thought you were just going to go out with nobody noticing, and just all on your own, and look what we
Didn't make it.
Oh, no problem.
24.
And much respect to that young man right there. And that's going to do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rolling with me for a spell. For more KTVF sports, log on to Twitter, YouTube, webcenter11.com, and you can even download our mobile app. That's right, whatever's your flavor. But for now, stay right here because Stephanie will be right back with your weather forecast, and I'm loving every bit of it. She's next. We'll see you.